I didn't even realize it was a problem at first. It just felt normal. I'd wake up, grab my phone, and start scrolling. Not because I was looking for anything specific, just scrolling. News, tweets, clips, drama, bad headlines, people arguing, people flexing, people panicking. And somehow I'd be 30 minutes in before I even got out of bed. That's how it starts. You tell yourself, I'm just checking what's going on. But you're not checking. You're drowning. I scroll when I'm tired. I scroll when I'm bored. I scroll when I'm anxious. I scroll when I don't want to think. And the scary part is, it doesn't even feel good. It feels heavy. Every post feels like proof that the world is broken, that everything's getting worse, that everyone else is doing better than you or falling apart faster than you. There's no win. I'll scroll past wars, then memes, then someone richer than me, then someone more miserable than me, then some guy yelling about the future like it's already over. And my brain just absorbs all of it. By the time I put my phone down, I'm already exhausted. I haven't done anything, but I feel drained. That's what doom scrolling does. It steals your energy before the day even starts. I've noticed it messes with my mood more than I admit. I feel more cynical, more numb, less motivated. Things that should matter don't hit the same because my brain is overstimulated by nonsense. And the worst part? I know it's happening while it's happening. I'll literally think, why am I still scrolling? And then I keep scrolling. That's when it stopped feeling like a habit and started feeling like a trap. I think doom scrolling feeds on uncertainty. When your life feels unclear, your future feels shaky, your mind wants answers, so you scroll. But instead of answers, you get noise. Endless noise. And that noise convinces you that things are worse than they actually are, that you're behind, that you're failing, that the world is collapsing and you're just watching it happen from a tiny screen. It also kills momentum. I'll tell myself, I'll start after I scroll a bit. And suddenly it's an hour later and I don't even remember what I saw. Just a blur of negativity and comparison. Sometimes I close the app and feel this weird emptiness. Like my brain is full, but my life is untouched. Nothing changed. Nothing improved. I just consumed. And I hate that I let my phone decide how I feel. I hate that my first emotion of the day is usually anxiety or frustration instead of calm. I don't think doom scrolling makes you informed. I think it makes you overwhelmed. And right now, I honestly feel like I'm losing hours of my life to it. Not dramatically, just quietly. And that scares me. Because time doesn't come back. And I don't want to look back and realize I spent years scrolling through other people's chaos instead of building my own life. That's where I'm at. I don't think people talk enough about how doom scrolling actually rewires you. Because it's not just wasting time. It's changing how you think. I've noticed my attention span is cooked. I'll sit down to do something simple, read, write, even play a game, and my brain keeps reaching for my phone like it's itching, like it needs another hit. I'll check it without thinking, open an app, scroll, close it, then open another one. Sometimes I don't even remember why I unlocked my phone. That scares me. It feels like my brain is no longer mine. It's trained to seek stimulation nonstop, and the stimulation is always negative. Bad news travels faster. Anger gets more engagement. Fear sticks longer. So even when nothing bad is happening in my life, I feel like something should be wrong. Like I'm behind on worrying. Doom scrolling keeps me in a constant low-level panic. Not enough to freak out, just enough to feel uneasy all the time. And that bleeds into everything. I'm more skeptical of people, more tired in conversations, less present. I'll be talking to someone and half my mind is still buzzing from everything I scrolled past earlier. I think it also messes with confidence, because when you're constantly consuming opinions, you stop trusting your own. Everyone online sounds certain. Everyone's yelling. Everyone has answers. And I'm just sitting there thinking, am I dumb for not knowing? So I scroll more, trying to understand, trying to catch up. But there's nothing to catch up to. The feed never ends. I've also noticed how it feeds procrastination. When something feels hard, a decision, a task, a thought, doom scrolling becomes an escape. Not a relaxing one, just an avoidant one. I'm not resting, I'm hiding. And afterward, I feel worse. Because now I've avoided the thing and filled my head with garbage. Double loss. There are days I feel mentally exhausted before noon. Not because I worked hard, but because I consumed too much. Too many problems that aren't mine. Too many arguments I wasn't part of. Too many lives I'm not living. And it makes my own life feel smaller. Less exciting. Less meaningful. I catch myself thinking, what's the point? Not in a dramatic way, just in a numb way. Like everything is noise and effort doesn't matter. That's dangerous, because that mindset kills ambition quietly. I don't think doom scrolling makes you depressed overnight. I think it slowly drains hope, bit by bit, until motivation feels fake and peace feels unreachable. What hurts the most is knowing I'm doing this to myself. No one is forcing me to scroll. I just don't know how to stop yet. I've tried limits. I've tried deleting apps. I always come back. Because when you're lonely, when you're uncertain, when your life feels stalled, the scroll is always there. It doesn't judge you. It doesn't expect anything from you. It just takes your time and gives you anxiety in return. I don't have a clean solution yet. I just know something's off. And if I don't get control of it, I'm scared I'll wake up years from now with nothing to show except a memory of endless scrolling. I'm not asking this like someone who figured it out. I'm asking as someone who's still stuck in it. So I really want to know, are you dealing with the same thing? Do you ever wake up already tired because your brain knows what's coming the moment you grab your phone? Do you tell yourself you'll just check one thing, and then suddenly you're deep into content you didn't even mean to see? News you didn't ask for, arguments you don't care about, lives that have nothing to do with yours. And yet, you stay. Do you ever feel like scrolling has become your default emotion? Bored? Scroll. Anxious? Scroll. Lonely? Scroll. Avoiding something important? Scroll. And afterward, do you ever sit there feeling kind of empty? Like your head is loud, but your life is quiet? I'm also curious if anyone's noticed how it affects their thinking. Do you feel more negative than you used to? More detached? More cynical? Do you ever feel like the future looks heavier than it did before you spent hours online every day? And if you've tried to stop, what actually worked? Was it deleting apps, setting limits, replacing it with something else? Or did nothing really stick? Because for me, the hardest part isn't knowing it's bad. It's dealing with the silence that comes when I put the phone down. No stimulation, no distraction, just my thoughts. And sometimes, those are harder than the scroll. So yeah, I'm not here to judge. I just want to know how many of us are quietly dealing with this and pretending we're fine. If this hit you, leave a comment, even if it's just same. Because right now, it feels like a lot of us are scrolling alone through the same thing.